Let's play some Gravity Rush.
Dude.
Yeah!
Welcome back to Jam Pack.
Hey,
Yo,
I'm Joe.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Matt.
And whoo, we are exhausted.
It has been a very long weekend and week.
And boy, are my arms tired.
I can't feel anything anymore.
My life is a lie.
What?
It's from the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, okay.
Jason Segel's character is writing a play about Dracula, but they're like Muppet style, like Jim Henson puppets.
Oh my god.
And at the end of it, Van Helsing like kills Dracula, and his like pure like wife or whatever, like, or like the woman that like loves Dracula sings this whole song about like Dracula and I'll never see you again. It's like this requiem about Dracula who's passed. And Van Helsing, who killed him, just shows up in the middle of one of the choruses and he just stands up and he goes, "My life is a lie." It's like, so odd. Alright, go ahead.
That's you, Drew.
Yeah, I already read that. Or basically did. Too dusty, you should go home and get some sleep.
Yes.
Yay!
Let's go sleep!
Touch the touchpad yet again.
So what were we even doing last? It was very late when we did this last. Or New Donk City?
No, not New Donk City. Is it the slide theme?
It's the Bob on Battlefield.
Yeah, Bob on Bad.
Oh, that's 64.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, the slide theme is that crazy one though.
What was it? Recently, I was listening to that theme 8-bit, which was nice.
I remember when I first heard that song when it was used. Not first heard it. I remember when it got brought back for Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I loved that song in 64. And then I heard that because it goes like no music to that music, and I'm just like, whoa!
Yeah.
Warp Star.
Is there not a nerdcore rap group called Warp Star?
Oh my
God damn it! I think we just did.
I think we just made it.
Someone created it.
I think we are now Warp Star.
Oh boy.
Warp Star. Warp Star.
Cat, there
Is that a warp tour or your Curbs tour? Brought that pipe with you too. Oh, I don't know this. I didn't know this is what you meant by moving. There goes the neighborhood.
I thought you'd be happy to see me. That's just like young people. No respect for their elders. You'll grow old and be lonely like me someday.
Great, can't wait. Better stop him before he starts to cry. I'm sorry. Hey, it'll be fun living so close together. I always wanted someone sitting on a pipe to talk to.
That's the spirit. Be just like old times. Hey, I'll even reopen the gateways to the Rift Plains just for you, neighbor.
Oh no. But why would I want to go back there? I nearly got killed the first time around.
Oh, don't worry
about it. Bye.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, no.
Have we been to any of those before?
Yes, that's where we got all of our
Oh, so what's the
superpowers.
advantage of going to them?
I guess to fight, to get gems.
Yeah, you can get gems and stuff. It was just saying. So.
Okay.
Shreeping.
Matt.
It's just like, huh?
I got a little bit of sleep apnea.
No, wait. Raven, Siania? Huh?
Yeah. Oh god.
Whoa.
Saturday surprise!
Oh, cat lady!
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh god, is this a big sister from Bioshock? You? Consequences are overfeeding your cat to grow up so fast. Are you a ghost? I thought you were dead. That vine's amazing. Well, my queen, you're late for the ball, and it's going to be your last dance.
Can I at least take some clothes on first?
He looks kind of
there we
like
go.
he belongs in. Oh, okay.
How did
Magical girl transformation.
clothes beam?
It might be magic. She might just like wear them magically.
That is true.
I don't know.
Ah.
Steve, wait, would you just split up into a bunch of parts?
No.
I am an unthinkable being. I am Exodia.
Okay. Oh boy.
Exodia, obliterate.
Oh boy. Wait, this is the first place
Cat,
we
have
were
you
at?
never built an Exodia deck?
This is the first place we went to.
Just draw
Yes.
cards. My deck has no useless
Oh,
cards.
I can't use gravity.
Except maybe for Kariba.
No, his deck has no useless cards.
Yugi?
Yes.
Oh.
That's like
My
a thing
deck.
he says. He's just like, my deck has no useless cards.
My
And you're like,
deck.
I just think of
you
the
sure about that?
in the Yu-Gi-Oh! In the bridge, the first episode, my deck has no useless cards. Except maybe for Kariba.
Trying to actually battle with Karibo is awful.
Isn't
tried-
Karibo basically like a tribble?
A Hudo?
Tribble?
Yeah, from Star Trek.
Oh, well,
Isn't it a whole scheme that it can like just multiply like crazy or something?
I believe so.
I have no idea.
That's probably a reference to that. In Star Trek, there's a famous episode called "The Trouble with Tribbles," and they find a tribble, which is a little furry creature. It's literally just like a ball of fluff.
Is
And
that
it's-
what Nibbler's based on in Futurama?
Maybe at points, but its whole thing is that it just multiplies like crazy and reproduces
Oh.
like at such a rate that it literally like fills up like a whole room in the ship.
Oh,
Like
Jesus
it's
Christ.
crazy.
Oh wow, they're like people are appearing in like
I walk the zero, the only road that I have ever done. Don't know where it goes, but I'll be only what I want to learn.
oh you literally have a meter for how many cats you're collecting.
Oh God.
It's the Big Panther.
Oh God, it's
the big
T'Challa's
boy.
ancestor.
The Black Panther. The Black Panther lives again.
Wakanda forever.
Rasa!
Basta!
Rasa!
Yeah, that's freaking nuts. That would be fucking dope as hell. You find the rest of your can't. Alias.
You were canceled years ago.
Never escape from me. Yeah, my panther will see you.
Oh, that's his panther.
Oh shit! Just wait till I get Dusty back together. We'll find a way out of here. Good, good. That's the spirit. I'll be waiting for you to give up.
I was expecting that Palpatine voice.
Oh,
from you.
that's gonna be happening from now on.
Great.
good.
Then it's gonna be a long wait. I'll never let you win. Good, good. And then kill him.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Do it now.
So is your gravity? Are your gravity cards
Do it.
normal? Or are they reduced?
I seem to still have them.
Speaking of the Boulevard of Broken Dreams,
Great.
you know how the chorus is like, sometimes I wish someone out there will find me?
Yeah.
I used to, when I was younger, I always thought it was, sometimes I wish a mother bear would find me. I don't know why, but I was always just like, yeah, that's probably what it is.
How do you pronounce the Pokemon that is the chorus for Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
The Boulevard of Broken Memes.
Man, that song was much of my childhood.
Green, what an impossible stand to defeat.
Green Day.
Boulevard of Broken Memes.
You know, there is a stand called Green Day.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Part 5.
What does
It's-
it do?
It's like a poison moss one or something, right?
Damn it! No, that's I was thinking of. Yeah. It turns you into moss, based on your altitude. So
Oh, that's Green Day.
yeah.
I thought that was Oasis.
Oasis pulls you into the ground.
Oh, okay.
Does somebody have Oasis and Green Day?
Yes,
I mean,
they're-
different people have
Yeah,
them.
they're two people that are working together with their powers.
Of course they
'Cause
put
they-
Oasis
they-
and Green Day.
Because they work well together. It's the lower altitude you are from the user, the more moss grows on you. And so basically, well, why not? I'll just sink someone into the ground so far that they die of growing moss.
Goddamn.
You know what the lawyer-friendly name for Green Day is?
What is it? Actually, I don't know.
Red Knight?
Green tea.
Green tea.
Red Knight is not bad.
I've never heard that, but that does sound cool. Red Knight.
I'm just thinking of like another color, another time of day.
That sounds like the lyrics to a Green Day song.
Red Knight.
Another color, another time of day.
God damn, it does.
That didn't sound like any Green Day song.
No.
Fuck it.
Ouch.
Ah, damn.
It's hard to hit that thing because it's standing in the shield.
Oh, that asshole. Shield's gone.
Shield is going. Drop your shield.
You're the asshole who hides in
is
the
down.
You're the asshole who hides in the Guard of War while that's going. In Brawl and 4.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Guard of War was in Smash 4, right?
Yes.
Pokeball? Okay.
It's like I think it was the first time. No, it wasn't the first time.
No. That was Brawl, I think.
Brawl, because Brawl had up to 4th generation, and then Smash 4 had up to 6.
Yes. Step on the gas.
I can't stop
I can't stop it. It's from Star Fox. It's this weirdly like dark moment in one of the levels where you're on the Landmaster, and you're going next to this train that's speeding along a railroad, and as you pass like the train, he's just like step on the gas, and then like the train picks up, and then as you get to the end, you can like, if you meet the mission criteria and like destroy a certain number of enemies and hit a certain switch, it'll get towards the end and they'll be going to pull into their depot area or whatever, and the guy just goes, hit the brakes! I can't stop it! And it just crashes to the train, hitting the spot and just blowing up.
Oh, God.
It's very terrifying, but hilarious.
Star Fox is kind of intense, but it's also like, it doesn't really read the room in its tone, so it's like kind of funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Who are you guys? We're Star Fox. You'll never defeat Andros.
Remember in Adventure how the whole thing had nothing to do with anything Star Fox, and then the final boss is a space is fighting Andros in a what are the names of the ships?
R-Wings.
Yeah, and then they found him in
Yeah,
the
it's
R-Wing.
almost like X.
It's almost like the whole thing wasn't a Star Fox game at first, and then they made the final boss.
I was just about to say that.
We all had that.
Matt and I
That was
earlier,
Pokemon.
Matt and I earlier decided that the way in the internet you'll use a meme, like it's like, wow, it's like this thing or whatever, like something like ridiculous happens like that, and it just cuts to like a person shrugging and plays like the Curb Your Enthusiasm thing, like.
And then you jump to a Pokemon song.
I think the nerd version of that should be the Route 104 music from now on. So you're just like, wow, it's almost like this game is made for a different audience.
It's so good.
I loved when
It's a great song.
when Oras got announced, and there were just memes everywhere of like the starters like playing trumpets. It was like doot doot motherfuckers.
Yes. I showed you the Jason Derulo talk dirty and said the when
Yes.
you talk dirty.
I saw the trumpet boy meme of that.
Yep, that's a good
The
one.
hype train where it's just all trumpets. One thing is greatly unappreciated because I did a Pearl Nuzlocke a while back.
The music in Diamond and Pearl
It's all
is
bass.
fucking amazing.
That and it's all like like there's as much bass line. There's as many bass lines at like. I'm stuttering a little bit. There are as many dope ass, very prevalent bass lines in Diamond and Pearl, basically as much as there are trumpets in Gen 3.
Yeah.
I think that this is not get appreciated enough because bass lines aren't as inherently stand out or silly as.
I just think that Gen 4's music gets really underappreciated because to me, I
It's
think
so
Gen 4
good.
might be one of the best.
Yeah,
If
I would
not
agree.
the best, it's at least I would put it at least in like my top 3 of them.
Yeah, it's very
Yep.
good.
Like the lake music, just from the beginning
Yes.
immediately. Is
Yes.
Just
The champion theme terrified me
Oh,
actually.
Cynthia's
Cynthia's
is
is so
really
good. Cyrus's theme.
so good. Who has
Yeah.
like the? I'm trying to think of what the dopest like intense Pokemon music is, and for me, it's probably either Getsis or the fight against the primal Pokemon in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
That is very good.
I just saw the
yes,
the drums. Like I saw that and I was like, what am I in for?
It's so
and then Hydreigon shows up.
What's crazy is with the primal theme is that it reverts to the Ruby and Sapphire theme occasionally.
Yeah.
Because it's primal.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Other intense ones, the Gen 5
Far
Elite
Cry
4 theme.
Primal.
The Gen 5 Elite 4 theme is pretty intense.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's that's when they started getting like ominous with their Elite 4 themes.
Gen 5's pretty solid.
It's solid. It's almost like more like straightforward electronic though.
Yeah.
Which I'm not as crazy about, but there's some good stuff in there. Iris's champion theme is really good.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Even though I don't think I actually ever got to Iris in playing Black and White 2. I just didn't like the game as much.
Like what? Really?
Black and White 2? No.
Really?
Probably my least favorite actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the
it feels-
story is really cool.
The story's really
Black
interesting,
and
but the
White 2
game.
is-
Black and White
gameplay
2 is the best sequel for sure.
I mean, it's the only actual sequel.
Yeah, it's like a really cool sequel. Like, there's actually a time gap, and your partners from the first game like have gone and become a researcher and a gym leader.
That is really cool.
And fucking Charon is probably... Everybody gives Wendy's Meltank shit for being really hard. Charon's really fucking hard for a
Is he
first
like
gym
30
leader.
or something? Or
Yeah, he's like a
Watchdog?
level like 18 or 20 herdier.
And like your Pokemon aren't doing shit because it's already a tank at that point.
Right.
And it's got bulk up. Like, it's some like...
I
Tough
might try
shit.
that game again.
I think it's a... It does have the most straight up roadblocks. Like, fucking Pokestar Studios is a goddamn travesty.
That
In terms of like how
that
much of a
pissed me
roadblock
off.
it is. Dusty, something feels different about you. Well, whatever it is, we better work together to take out that panther and get out of here.
It's way really.
I'm the shit, bitch. I'm thinking of Run the Drill song again. My headcanon is that it is basically that is the stand panther like a panther.
Ow, that hurt. Oh shit! I just got falcon punched by that.
Oh,
Basically, yeah.
Zoom punch it!
Yeah, the zoom punch.
Zoom punch is
but you don't get any
nuts.
slow. You don't get a slow mo screen with the eagle symbol in the back or the falcon symbol.
Oh no.
You know, like seeing some of the older stuff in it, in JoJo, I do miss like Hamon. Like, I do like some stuff about it. Like, I wouldn't trade it for stands or anything, but I do miss some aspects of Hamon that are really cool.
What's Hamon?
Hamon is like the energy it used in part 1 and 2 of JoJo, and it's literally like it's like basically this like energy created from life and from like proper breathing technique called like the ripple, that or sendo, and it basically imbues your body with like a power comparable to that of like sunlight, and in the first parts, like, so you know how we talk about stands and all that shit?
Yeah.
The original 2 parts of JoJo had nothing to do with stands and were about vampires.
Right.
And that's how they combated vampires, is you would infuse your body with Hamon, and you could use it to do crazy stuff, but you could also, like, it basically, it had the essence of sunlight, so it could harm vampires.
So did they explain why that gets replaced with stands?
It's really sloppy and weird in part 3. It's basically like in part 3 it's implied that stands 1 just existed. Like stands were around and certain people had them and knew about them, but they just didn't really, I don't know, affect things that much. And then it's explained that the whole reason that things get drawn into it is because like things having to do with Dio and like the Joestar family legacy have become connected in an inseparable like destiny type of way, and because of actions taken by Dio, stands have awakened in the entire Joestar line, and because they're based primarily on fighting spirit, Jotaro and Joseph get stands, and they just have stands, but Joseph's daughter Holly gets a stand, and she's not a fighter. She's a very compassionate person. Like she doesn't have like fighting spirit.
Okay.
So because of that, she like becomes really weak and is basically being destroyed by her own stand.
Ew.
And that's the impetus for the journey in part 3.
That's
they're
the
gonna find
call to
Dio.
action?
Yeah, they're gonna find Dio. They're gonna kill him and save Holly.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh, well, oh.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I was just finding life because that took a lot out of me.
Perfect timing because. Oh wow! Ew.
Yeah,
It's different.
Senketsu, the Wolverine form.
Oh god. Oh, Sinjin.
Yes,
Senketsu Sinjin. I don't think it's used like twice. Like
that does.
it's such a disappointment, but also it's still really cool. What just happened? That was amazing.
Well, I told him I ain't got no itty bitty dick. I got banana dick. Your wife will ape shit if she hit it.
Run the Jewels?
That's Panther.
Oh. I was like, that feels like a Run
It's
the
the
Jewels.
best. It's the best line of the song.
Just couldn't let sleeping cats lie. Ah! You've performed beyond my wildest expectations.
Cool.
But don't think this is the end. Soon all will be revealed.
It can't be.
You?
If it, please
It's
don't.
her.
Next
Wait.
time
Here we go.
on Dragon Ball Z. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Dun,
It was
dun,
all a
dun.
dream. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
God.
No way. There's no way he could have been Alias, right? That's just ridiculous.
I wonder who they're setting up to be Alias.
What?
Oh.
Why are you here?
Alias is back from the dead to haunt me, and Dusty had fallen to pieces. I still don't know if that happened was real or not, but Cyania's return was no dream.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, cat.
where am I?
That was me.
Whoops.
Oh, hey, cat. Where am I?
Cyania couldn't tell me what happened to Raven or the Ark. I would have had to wait for her to fall asleep so the other her could awaken if I wanted answers. What? How? Cyania's return meant Raven and the children on the Ark were alive. Just knowing there was a chance I might be able to see them again filled me with resolve. You were filled with determination.
All down, all door.
Oh, I didn't do.
please.
That was not out of
Oh,
my
God.
control.
Oh,
We're trying to end the
God.
episode.
Please.
Please. Come on. There'll be an important announcement we made tonight because we're not as close as together.
We are asking.
We are. Oh,
We're
we are-
certainly
we
not
are.
going to force you
We are holding you at
under the
gunpoint.
threat of physical violence.
Okay, I think now we can definitely say, "Come on back for
And
more
more
jam
jam
packs."
packs.
We'll figure out what's
Bye.
happening at Freedom
There
Square.
it is.
Bye. Tiananmen Square.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Oh my God!
Oh my god.
Now that's my jam, dog.